Somewhere in the middle of Antarctica, while the wind is cutting across the ice at 70 miles per hour and the cold could freeze your eyebrows in seconds, a tiny tuxedo gentleman is about to make the boldest move of his life. No, he's not asking for a promotion, he's about to propose. And the engagement ring? A rock, yes, a literal rock. And she's about to judge him based entirely on it. Now before you roll your eyes, this isn't just some random piece of driveway gravel. For this male Adelie penguin, the rock is his ticket to love, family, and not spending another lonely winter surrounded by nothing but screaming seabirds. It has to be the perfect size, the right texture, and, if he's lucky, free from penguin poop stains. And if you think that's easy, try finding a rock in a place where snow covers everything and actual solid ground is rare. We're talking about Antarctica, a place so hostile that explorers once considered it uninhabitable for humans. And yet, here's a bird, dressed like he's going to a black tie event, casually browsing for construction materials like he's at a Home Depot aisle. In a colony, this is serious business. Because in penguin society, the perfect rock is like the ultimate flex. It says, I can find rare resources. I can build you a safe home. I can keep our future kids alive. It's a proposal, a real estate investment, and a survival strategy, all rolled into one shiny pebble. And you might think, well, can't she just help find her own pebble? Oh, she could. But penguin courtship is about proving worth. This is his job. If he can't even deliver a rock, how's he going to handle the pressure of protecting eggs from a snowstorm at 3 a.m.? Here's how it goes down. The male sets out across the frozen shore, waddling like a man on a mission. But his mission is not easy. Thousands of other penguins are already out there scanning the ground, and let me tell you, in Antarctica, rocks aren't exactly lying around like seashells on a beach. Every good one is already part of someone else's nest, which means he has two choices: spend hours, maybe days, finding one untouched pebble, or risk his reputation and steal. Oh yes, penguin steal. In fact, some have made a career out of it. Scientists have recorded certain individuals being so skilled at theft that they can take a pebble and be halfway across the colony before the original owner even realizes. It's not clumsy, it's precision theft, perfected over breeding seasons. He could wait for another male to turn his back, grab a pebble from his neatly built nest, and run for it. But stealing is risky. Get caught, and you're in for a flappy, squawking brawl that usually ends with one penguin retreating with a sore beak and a bruised ego. And the penguin crowd? They love drama. You better believe there are bystanders who will stand there, heads bobbing, watching the fight like they paid for tickets. Let's say our guy plays it honest. He searches until he spots it. The one. Smooth edges, not too big, not too small. A rock worthy of romance. He picks it up in his beak, lifts his head high, and begins the long march back to the lady he's been trying to impress. Now at this point, the whole colony might be watching, because penguin proposals aren't exactly private. Picture popping the question in the middle of Times Square while everyone you know is standing 5 feet away and yelling, "That's the penguin dating scene." When he reaches her, the moment is tense. He gently places the pebble at her feet, steps back, and waits. She tilts her head, studies it, maybe gives it a little nudge with her beak. If she likes it, they're officially a couple. If she doesn't, he has to turn around and start from scratch, while she waddles off to check out the guy with the fancier rock down the beach. Now here's the clever part. This whole pebble thing isn't just romance for the sake of being cute. Penguins build their nests out of stones to keep their eggs off the freezing ground. A flat patch of snow would melt underneath them, soaking the eggs and freezing the chicks before they even hatch. So when a male presents a pebble, he's basically saying, look, I can give our kids a fighting chance in this frozen wasteland. It's the penguin equivalent of offering someone a heated home with good plumbing, but, as in all great love stories, drama lurks nearby. In some Gentoo penguin colonies, females have been caught, and this is true, pretending to accept a male just to grab his pebbles, and then leaving. Yep, they use him for building materials. You can't even be mad at that. It's efficient, brutal, but efficient. Even when they do pair up, the pebble collecting doesn't stop. Both parents keep bringing more stones, rearranging them like obsessive interior designers, and they can be picky. Some have been observed tossing out pebbles they don't like, sending the male straight back to the ice fields. It's basically HGTV with feathers and zero patience. And speaking of patience, some males will spend hours guarding their nests, not just from thieves but from snowdrifts and melting ice. Others are shameless opportunists, hovering near a neighbor's nest like, "Oh, is that your rock? Looked lonely, I'll take it." One particularly sneaky tactic, Distract the rival by standing tall and looking threatening. While the rival's busy posturing, the thief grabs a pebble from behind him and scurries off. It's the penguin version of "look over there," followed by a quick wallet grab. But the moment that pebble is accepted, that's it. They're a team. They'll share incubation duties, taking turns keeping the eggs warm while the other hunts for krill and fish. The nest they built together, starting with that one perfect pebble, will be their fortress for the next several months. And yes, in many cases, penguins are loyal. The same pair will reunite year after year at the same nesting site, calling to each other in a sound that, to human ears, is somewhere between a donkey's bray and a squeaky door hinge. It's not romantic to us, but in penguin world that's basically whispering sweet nothings. What makes this whole thing even more impressive is the environment they do it in. Freezing temperatures, predators lurking in the water, food that's sometimes miles away, and yet, the tradition continues generation after generation, a ritual that's part romance, part survival strategy, and part cutthroat competition. So the next time someone tells you penguins are just cute waddling birds, remember this. Their love stories have theft, betrayal, strategy, home improvement, and occasionally a fight or two over real estate. And it all starts with a rock. Now, you've just spent way too long hearing me tell you about penguins proposing, which probably means you're my kind of person. So do the smart thing. Hit that subscribe button before I start telling you about penguin divorce court. This is